Excuse me. He got jokes this morning. Okay. He got jokes this morning. I'm gonna close the door. I'm about to be loud.
Again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
We got to slow this game down.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the shotgun, the inside kid. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Count the box. See how many people was there.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. They'll try to pick it up.
Dang, man, I couldn't see what the button was.
Nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game couple of snaps. The Seminoles will punt this one away. First time we've seen
It was open. I just couldn't see what the button was.
And nobody to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds.
Oh, he doing it first play?
Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Great pick. Keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Handoff from the gun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Russell. Flips it out in the flat. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds. 44, a good pickup on that one.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. At the 35, he's got room.
I shouldn't have ran commit. I shouldn't have ran commit.
4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. He wants to change this route. They'll try to get the edge on the left.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Tide!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for this guy's offensive.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The shoot, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got his man on the outside.
Wow, good trip up.
Say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards, but that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They've got the screen set up. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what as soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Gets rid of it.
Good job. He sent them. And I didn't know who the other dude was, so.
Field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Back to pass, it's Russell. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Really nice job to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake. Now
Oh, he got me.
on the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Right back to the well. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Russell. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure.
Why did they make us burn a clock on that?
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. He steps out of the but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone, I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Crimson Tide with a second down to open play here in the quarter. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Good job.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll move the wide receiver. These corners going to give them some space.
Good job.
Play by the defense.
He slow played it.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Triangle R1X.
Making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Using his feet. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
The Tide crowd.
Mama, I'm in the game right now.
Down on the Saban field on 3rd down.
It will be over the Washington game.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Makes the grab, it's Horton. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He breaks and runs through another one. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense, they just can't find any answers.
To the air, it's Russell. Got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Yeah, because it's going to be a free game. I'm going to do that
already. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To throw, it's Russell. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's got him in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. This defense will try to keep everything in front. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Noles send out the punt unit. able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with the first possession. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Got him again.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
I know you're doing that stem down corner route on the left side. I'm watching for that. That's your money play. I'm watching for that.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. These corners backing off a bit. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's on Chuck. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
I'm watching for that. I tried to get to the sideline. I had to burn the timeout.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
I shouldn't even be playing him, but he put me on the schedule because I beat him last year.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Takes the easy one to the back. Crosses the 40. At the 45 on its way. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Noles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
Got him.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I'm just running 6, 3, 4, and 2. I'm not playing no man. You got 3, 4 wide receivers with a star on them.
I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Motion from the wide receiver. Shoots it to the left.
Good defense.
You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Gibson. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Hey, no, that dude don't make that tackle. I'm gone.
We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground?
There he goes. And he's dragged down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. A designed run for the quarterback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field, you get it to him. You know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ballgame.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Russell. Quick completion on the out. Turning it on! Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Wide receiver comes in motion. A run for the quarterback. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. Quarterback.
Good job. I knew that's what was coming.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Acha. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running to the left. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And the Seminoles pick up the first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 28, Florida State 0.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets it to the back. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Grab behind the line. It's Pittman.
They just too fast.
Short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Here's the give off the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense.
I didn't know where my dude was.
Well, the offense has had.
I didn't know who I was on.
Long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Quick strike complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Back open in the middle.
I was there. They just locked me into animation.
Touchdown Tide. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And the Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Knowles will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gets the back moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. It just needs something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen games at this point in the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Quarterback keeper. He is stopped short on the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
9 on the play. 3rd down coming up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know